Ahoy there! Welcome to the treacherous waters of Skull King. This is the ultimate trick-taking game of pirate predictions, a real battle of wits and wagers on the high seas. In this quick explainer, you're going to learn everything you need to know to play your very first game. So let's get you ready for your first round. We'll kick things off with the main objective, then we'll jump into setting up the game, how a round actually works, the all-important cards, and of course, how you score and win. And stick around, because I've got a quick final tip for you at the end.
So, first things first, what are you actually trying to do in this game?
Well, your goal is pretty straightforward. You need to correctly predict the exact number of tricks you're going to win each round. If you nail your prediction, you score points. If you get it wrong, you lose them. After 10 rounds, the pirate with the highest score wins the whole shebang.
All right, let's get this game set up. Don't worry, it's super fast and simple. Setup is just 4 simple steps. First, you're going to take out the advance cards. Second, hand out a reference aid to each player. Third, give the deck a good shuffle. And fourth, deal the cards. Now, the dealing is kind of unique. In round 1, everybody gets just 1 card. In round 2, 2 cards. And you keep going like that all the way up to 10 cards in the final round. So, for your very first game, you'll want to find these cards and just set them aside. The Kraken, the White Whale, and the Loot cards are all for advanced play, so you won't need them just yet. With the game all set up, let's dive into the heart of it, how you actually play a round. Every single round is broken down into 2 easy phases. First, everyone makes their bid. Then, you play out the tricks. That's it. Now the bidding, this part is a ton of fun, because everyone does it at the same time. Everybody puts a fist on the table, and together you all chant, "Yo ho ho." On that third beat, everyone reveals their bid using their fingers. Oh, and if you think you're going to win 0 tricks, you just show a closed fist. So what even is a trick? Well, starting with 1 player, everyone takes a turn playing 1 card to the table. The player who threw down the highest ranking card wins that trick and takes all the cards. The very first card played in a trick is really important because it sets what's called the lead suit. So, in this example right here, the first player put down a green card, which means green is the suit for this entire trick. This is a super crucial rule to remember. And here is the single most important rule of the game. If you have a card that matches the lead suit, you have to play it. You just have to. Now, if you don't have any cards of that suit, you're free to play any other card from your hand. And that brings us to the most critical part of the game, the cards themselves and, how they all rank against each other. So, the deck has 4 different suits. You've got green, purple, and yellow, which are your standard suits. But then there's the black suit, the Jolly Roger. This one's special. It's the trump suit. That means any black card will beat any card from the other 3 suits no matter what the number is. Yep, even a lowly black 2 will always take down a mighty yellow 12. Now, beyond the regular suits, you've got these special cards, and they have their own power ranking. Escape cards, for instance, will always lose, which is actually perfect for when you're trying to avoid winning a trick. Pirates beat all the suited cards. The Skull King, he beats all the pirates. And in a really cool twist, the mermaids actually beat the Skull King. This is where things get really interesting. See, mermaids are the only thing in the game that can beat the Skull King. But any pirate can capture a mermaid. It creates this awesome little rock, paper, scissors dynamic that can lead to some seriously dramatic moments. Okay, let's talk about scoring. After all the cards in a round have been played, it's time to see if your risky predictions actually paid off. Here's how it works. If you match your bid, you score a nice 20 points for every trick you won. But if you miss, you lose 10 points for each trick you were off by, whether you won too many or too few. Now the 0 bid, that's a special case. If you pull it off, you score 10 points times the current round number. But if you fail, you lose that exact same amount. It's a really bold move, but it's perfect for when you're holding a bunch of escape cards and think you can dodge every single trick. On top of all that, there are bonus points. But here's the catch. You only get them if you hit your bid. So if you use the Skull King to capture a pirate, you get an extra 30 points. And even better, if you manage to capture the Skull King with a mermaid, that's a massive 40-point bonus. But again, I've got to stress, these bonuses only count if you correctly match your bid for the round. All right, before we wrap this up, I've got one final tip for you. This should help you avoid a really common mistake that a lot of new players make. Always remember this key exception to the rules. Those special cards, the pirates, mermaids, or escapes,
They can be played at any time. You are never forced to follow the lead suit if you decide you want to play a special card instead.
And that's it. That's everything you need to know to play Skull King. You know the rules, you know the cards, you know the scoring. The only question left is, are you bold enough to bid 0? Good luck and have fun out there.